Welcome to our next announcement here at Farnborough Airshow, and please welcome for this one with me Donald Slattery. He is Avolon CEO, and John Higgins. He is Avolon President and Chief Commercial Officer. From the Airbus side, please welcome Fabrice Bregier, President and CEO, and John Leahy, our Chief Operating Officer, Customers. As you may already know, Avolon is in an SEC registration process regarding an initial public offering of its shares, and therefore can't comment on that process and will not be answering questions related to the IPO. However, we are pleased to be with them here today to announce this exciting order. And Fabrice, I give the floor straight over to you.
Yes, Stefan. Well, welcome, Donald and John. It's a great pleasure to witness this announcement today. Avolon is still a young customer and company, but you have already 28 A320 family aircraft, including some NEOs, and you were very active in the sale and leaseback transactions regarding the A330s. And today it's another step towards a reinforced partnership, a growth of your activity. You looked at the various possibilities very carefully, and we are very pleased that you become one of the launch customers of the A330neo. So now I hand over to you, Donald, to know more about it.
Well, thank you, Fabrice and John. So we would like to announce this morning that we've reached agreement with Airbus to acquire 15 A330-900neo aircraft as a launch customer, and the aircraft will deliver commencing in 2018. This is Avolon's first twin-aisle commitment directly with Airbus, but as Fabrice mentioned, we are an active participant in the A330 sale and leaseback market, both for A330-300s and indeed 200s. So from an Avolon perspective, this is a very important milestone in the evolution of our company. As Fabrice mentioned, we are young, but getting older by the day, Fabrice. So it's an honor. We're really pleased to be part of this launch for this fabulous aircraft.
Where do you think you'll place most of the NEOs initially, and how close are you actually to placing the first ones?
Well, we've only signed the MOU about 32 seconds ago, so even though we are quick and fast, we're not that fast. Our current A330 program is global. There's no question in our mind that the sweet spot for this airplane will be in Asia. Very significant market growth, which we're all aware of. I think for us, as we think about, and Avolon produces its own world fleet forecast that we issue. I think we're the only lessor that does that. We see huge potential in emerging city pairs that don't actually even exist today, where this airplane will fit right in the sweet spot over the next 20 years. And we see an evolution actually of the average range that these twin aisles are flying will actually potentially come down. So, you know, the demand, or sorry, the market niche that this particular airplane fits is going to be quite large, and probably larger than we anticipated today. Our own forecast suggests, and it's in line with Airbus's actually, broadly speaking, about 4,000 airplanes in the sector. Our sense is this particular airplane is going to garner somewhere between 25 to 35% of that 4,000. So that's 1,000 plus airplanes. Time will tell, but you know, predominantly we'll be focused on Asia. You know, where this particular aircraft, well, its current brother, A330ceo, you know, is the workhorse, is the airplane of choice in that region.
Hi, just a question. Donald, yesterday you referred to the 787-9 as a category killer. So could you discuss a little bit about where you see, do you see, I think John mentioned yesterday that you guys saw the 787 and the 330neos as essentially targeting different markets. Could you expand a little bit on that in this context?
Yeah, do you want to take that one?
Yeah, I think that's the point. We see the 787-9 particularly is an airplane that has more range than this airplane. There's actually, they're both good products and they both have distinct markets that they can serve. And I think the proof of the pudding is we've ordered both airplanes. So it's not one over the other. Both are good, both have a significant market potential, and we don't see them as being conflicting.
Next question to India.
Devesh Agarwal from Bangalore Aviation. Sir, you just mentioned you're the launch customer. Congratulations. Except you said you're getting your delivery in 2018. John yesterday said that the first aircraft will be delivered in 2017. So could you help reconcile the fact that you're a launch customer but you're not getting the first aircraft?
Yes, because there are other launch customers as well. And as you remember, we've announced a deal for 25 airplanes with Mr. Hazi. We've announced a deal for 15 aircraft with CIT, 15 aircraft here. And we also have a customer, airline customer as well, that will be announced, I hope, sometime in the next 24 hours.
So one quick question. 2 days ago, a senior executive at Boeing said that the Rolls-Royce 7000 engine, which is fit on the A330neo, is a failure, and yet that is derived from the Trent 1000 engine, which is also on the 787. So how come it works on the 787 and is on a failure on the A330neo?
I'll give you some advice. Don't take everything they say that seriously.
Next question in the room. David Kaminski, flight.
I was just wondering, when you've got these are all memorandums of understanding so far with these three leasing companies. Do you have any timetable on when these are going to be firmed up?
Normally our MOUs get done in a couple months. Yeah.